It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you take care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
11 yards for number 11, and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Second and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
Here's first and 10. Again, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hurts will work here from the pistol. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra.
Complete to Grant Calcaterra. A gain of 5. First down, Eagles.
First and 10 now from the 36. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Hurts will try it again. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. To the air again. Hurts. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by a former second-round pick out of Missouri. The quarterback is Drew Lock.
The only thing bigger than this guy's arm strength might be his personality, Mike. I mean, think back, how many times has this guy gone viral on the field over the last couple seasons? Unfortunately for him, stuff like that tends to downplay just how talented of a passer he really is. Consistency, or lack thereof, that's what's been holding him back. If he's able to put it together for 4 quarters, his team has a legitimate chance to leave here today with a win.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. A 2nd down throw for Locke. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll run here with the rookie. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jason Pinnock there to end it. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Third and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, Mike, I'm not saying he's going to be able to maintain this pace for the entire game, but here we are in the first quarter, and he already has over 100 yards. If he does keep pace, he's going to have a ridiculous stat line by the end of the fourth quarter, but something tells me we're going to see a lot more chunk plays throughout the game unless this defense can somehow find a way to slow them down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. And in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Landon Dickerson, guilty on that one. And in motion is Brown. Now Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Locke working out of the pistol. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. A first down throw for Hurts. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here's Barkley, and he will dive into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Lock. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Locke. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Locke. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Locke. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. On the ground, here's Tracy. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action. It's Locke. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Block out of the shotgun. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
That's good for a Giants. First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Tackle away at the 9-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. That one, taken in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Covey now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The open receiver is Dodson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Quickly to the outside and complete. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Hurts again. Now he takes off. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense and receiver Darius Slayton get to go to work again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's locked. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Motion man, sent right. On play action, lock. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. Now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long. On the give, it's Tracy. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. Accelerating toward midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Hurts now. He's got it at the 3. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run with Barkley. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles have run out to a 24-7 lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Lock to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and long. Here's Locke. Open man, that's Slayton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for the Giants. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Across midfield from the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing. Lock. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
From the gun on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
The Giants sending out their punter. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll take off again.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hurts going to keep it on the option. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. To throw is Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A second down throw for Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Nice job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Quick throw, taken in. They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Taking off. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Man in motion is Smith. On 2nd down, Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is where you need to have short-term memory as an offense. Allowing that sack, clearly not ideal, but there's a lot of game left. They got to keep moving forward, and they can't let one sack now turn into a series of bad plays.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. Man in motion is Smith. Third and short. It hurts. That's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Locke to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. They go play action. It's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the 1st down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. Now Locke. Connects with his big tight end, man Hurts.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Lock to throw. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Toward the sideline, there's Brown. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hurts working in the pistol. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run the counter with Barkley. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
The 22-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Eagles.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. And in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Goddard. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. offense staying out there for this fourth down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Lock to throw on 1st down. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
This one, returnable.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.
Minimum 55 minutes, 60 minutes.